Determine an inequality for the following graph. All right, so for this one, the vertex is kind of hard to tell where it is, but we do have two distinct y-intercepts here, or x-intercepts, sorry. So our x-intercepts are going to be at 2 and -3. And so these are the zeros for the parabola, right? So typically we would work in the opposite direction, but we can take these zeros here and turn them into factors of our equation for the parabola. So this would look like x minus 2 and x plus 3, right? Now, one important distinction to note is that this is also a negative graph, so we have to throw in that coefficient at the front and make it negative. Furthermore, we need to FOIL this out because we need this to be in a vertex form, as the multiple choice answers are all in vertex form. So in order to do that, let's first FOIL it out. I'm going to put in this negative first, so we have negative x plus 2, and then we have x plus 3. And so this is going to become negative x times x, which is negative x squared, negative x times 3, positive 2x, positive 6. Okay, and so this we can just simplify down. All right, so now we can basically complete the square in order to get this into a format that is in vertex form. So in order to do that, we take b and divide it by 2. So bead over 2, which is going to be 1 over 2, negative 1 over 2. And then we square it, right? So all squared. This is just going to become 1 over 4. So continuing on here, we're going to have this negative. We want to pull that out because x squared has to be out front, or on its own rather. And so we have plus x, because we're going to factor the negative out of the b term here as well. And then we're going to add 1 over 4, subtract 1 over 4, and then we have that plus 6 on the end. So we need to get this negative 4 out of there so we can complete the square. So we need to multiply the negative into it. So essentially what we'll be left with is x squared plus x plus 1 over 4. And that will give us 6 and 1/4. Okay. So we're just about done. The only thing we have left to do now is convert this into like the squared format to finish the vertex form. So we'll have negative x squared plus 1/2, x plus 1/2, and the squares on the outside, plus 6 and 1/4. Okay, so there's our vertex form for the graph, and now all we really need to do is determine which direction our inequality sign is going to be, and there's one simple way to do that. We can just notice that the shaded region is above this parabola, so we want to figure out, we basically want to have the inequality such that y is greater than our parabola, because it is above. All right, so that's all for this one. I hope that helps. Thank you. Bye.